Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. 1982's Cat People, which you can stream on Amazon Prime, although at the time of recording you do have to pay for it, is Paul Schrader's remake of the 1942 classic, directed by Jacques Tourneur and produced by horror legend Val Lewton. Please check out our video Cat People Beyond the Shadows for more on that. And as with any remake of a classic, it's hard not to make comparisons.
What's wrong, Alice?
To be clear up front, this is nowhere near as good as the original, and I would like to move on from those comparisons, but Schrader has made it difficult and in kind of a weird way.
Weird man.
It's not that this is so close to the original that you have to compare them, it's that Schrader's guiding principle seems to have been to go in the opposite direction, so it draws attention to its source by trying to be different. So, while in Tourneur's film we are constantly unsure if Irene is a cat person or if the whole thing is in her head, Schrader's film opens with a flashback to ancient times and a woman mating with a big cat, so it's never in question. The same is true of violence. The 42 keeps everything in the shadows, while the 82 goes for gore. Most famously, the film is big on sex and nudity.
Would you love me just as much if we could never sleep together?
That's actually the same plot as the 42, but there it's just implied, while here it's on screen with some incest thrown in.
You've got to make love with me as brother and sister.
And none of this is to say that Schrader is wrong in his approach. I don't think there's any reason to remake Cat People. I think it's a terrible idea, but if you're going to, then yes, make it different. And this is the biggest difference, because the older film was all about what we don't see. This is all about what we do, and there are some great images. Simple yet effective, and I do wish there was more like that, as fate, in the form of her long-estranged brother, creeps up on Natasha Kinski's Irene Gallier. Despite these moments, the film doesn't work for me. Not because it lacks the subtlety of the original, or because it's too explicit, but because that explicitness doesn't seem to serve any purpose. The character of Irene just isn't that engaging, nor is her story or her relationship with zookeeper Oliver.
Look at that crane.
So we're just waiting for the next thing to happen. Schrader's approach could absolutely work if the more explicit content served a dramatic story. But as it is, it feels more as if the story exists just to bridge the gap between nude scenes. It's not that the film has nothing to recommend it, but I can't say I cared about the outcome. Thanks for watching. I've said it once already, but do check out our special on the 1942 Cat People and its extraordinary sequel. What are your thoughts on Schrader's remake? Am I blind to its qualities because I love the original so much? Let us know in the comments below.